everyone. My name's Leanne and welcome back to the Trail Goddess channel. It's a beautiful Saturday morning here in Scotland, and I am heading off on a bit of an adventure today. So I've got a 10-mile training run ahead of Ellsworth Way 20 race next weekend in the Lake District, so I'm really excited about that. But what I thought I would do is kind of go on a bit of an adventure while I have my last training run. So it's kind of a taper week. I'm only doing about 10 miles. What better place to do it than on the West Highland Way? You all seem to really enjoy the last video that I did, which was driven to Millirocky Bay. So going up and over Conic Hill. So I am intending on doing part of the West Highland Way today. I've not got time and feet or anything, it's just 10 miles out and back. I'm going to get that done today. Obviously I'm going for my trail run. I'm going to do that first, and then I'm planning on doing some car camping. So I've never done any sort of adventure like this by myself before. I've done camping in the past. I absolutely love it. I have all the gear and yeah, nothing fancy. I really enjoy the outdoors, as you know. Yeah, I want to push myself out my comfort zone a little bit. Like trail running doesn't do that anyway, it really does. Starting up your own business pushes you out of your comfort zone. So I thought it would be really good to do a kind of car, camp, trail run, West Highland Way adventure. So that's what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to take you all along with me. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not going to lie and say that I'm not nervous, because I am. I think if I get to the staying overnight part, then I'll be really lucky. It has really pushed me out of my comfort zone. I'm not great at being by myself. So this is something that I really want to get used to and push my boundaries a little bit and my comfort zone, and hopefully learn something about myself from it, and share it all with you as well. So if you didn't know, I'm wearing Trail Goddess today, the bright coral vest, one of my favourite colours, and you can shop this at www.trailgoddess.co.uk. I've also got my trusted buff. It's not the winter, but the weather is looking mega hot today, so I'll be dipping that in the streams because we don't want to overheat. But yeah, I'm really excited today, and yeah, I'm going to show you all what it's about, and you know, share some feelings on it and maybe some lessons learned as well. So I'll catch you all later on. So we're here in Glencoe at the Kingshouse Hotel. So I've just parked up. What a crazy drive it was getting up here. That A82 can be so dangerous, especially with people overtaking between Tarbert and Ardloe. It's just treacherous. Anyway, do you want to see the view? So I'm just going to get my stuff together, get organised, and we are going to get on the move. Just left the King's House behind. You can kind of see it just in the background there. We're just about half a mile in. I'm using the navigation on my watch, but I don't really need it. I've done this route a few times, so we're heading out to the bottom of the double staircase. So we're leaving from King's House to the top of the double staircase. Might head along a little bit to Kinlochleven, but I don't want too much elevation today, because this is a taper week. So, but check out the views today. I can't fit me and the views in. The mountains are so high. Just stunning. What a good day for it as well. Just beautiful. But yeah, I did the Glencoe Marathon 2021, so I'm quite familiar with the route. Did a few recce's up here to prepare. So you see the Glencoe Bridge just there in the background, which is really nice. So yeah, this bit's quite long and straight. It's a bit undulating in parts, but there's lots of walkers, so I don't know if I'll do too much filming on this stretch. I'll definitely try and get in some of the double staircase for you because I know everyone loves to see that. And yeah, just really leisurely pace, taking it easy, practice everything for next week for Ullswater 20 in the Lake District, and just enjoy the weather and the views. Just in the background there, the road down to the glen. So literally at the top of the valley, you can see the little famous White House in the background. It's just really quite vulnerable in terms of keeping some pace going. I just was chatting to someone there. They're supporting at the end on the West Highland Way race, so that's really exciting, and it's lovely to meet trail runners. You do see a lot of walkers, but not so many trail runners. But the views are just so clear today, given that there's not a cloud in the sky really. Well, not really anyway. It's a gorgeous day for Scotland, and you can just see the River Coo running along beside me here, along the path, and we're heading in this direction, past the White House and up to the right to the double staircase. And I'll probably just climb to the top of that and see where we're at, take it from there. No pressure, no time constraints today, so we'll just see how it goes. I'm just going to take on my first piece of fuel just now as well, given that we're over half an hour in. Stick to my strategy, practice, fail to prepare and all that. I've just learned my lesson about running and eating at the same time. I just did a huge bit of paper from the Delitos. Some nice little spots along here to stop, and I believe where the three waters meet, the huge waterfall, is just round that corner and down a little bit. I'm going to maybe check that out after my run today. That's for a bit later on. So I'm just having some Luchos Delitos, just a little bit of that just now, as we're 35 minutes in now. You can just see the White House there, kind of nestled in the valley. Gorgeous setting. This is why people come to Scotland on holiday, I think. The scenery, it's really just unbelievable. And I'm probably doing more filming than I am actually running today, which is no surprise given these views. So yeah, we're just heading down. The entrance to the double staircase. This is a section of the West Highland Way, part of the old military road, constructed in 1750. Wow. So I've been up here a couple of times previous. Coming back down this way as part of the Glencoe marathon, it was just amazing. You just felt on top of the world. It was a day like this, really beautiful. So you just see the sign there for the West Highland Way. So yeah, just coming over the bridge and heading up this little path here. It's quite rocky, so just watch your feet. And yeah, I think it is going to be a decent climb. I don't want too much elevation today, so we'll see. I've got a little bit of a niggle in my knee today, so we'll see how that goes. but there's cars rammed into all the parking spaces just now, so if I wanted to do a camp tonight, I'm hoping it'll be a bit quieter later with this one. Right, we're just going to start this climb now. You can see people snaking up the mountainside just here, so that's where I'm heading just now. It's like Everest with a queue. Not quite, but you catch my drift. In the perfect little spot to wet my buff to keep my neck cool. I'm just going to do that just now. Yeah, I've honestly been so glad of having this when the weather's been warm like this today. We are on the move, but yeah, it's just really handy to have in your bag or on your wrist, and you can soak it in a nice cold stream and cool off, because the sun is absolutely beating down today. I don't know what the temperature is, but it feels warm and it's only 11 o'clock. Disappointing that I didn't really get to film much at the top of the double staircase because it was so busy. I came down this side and this guy standing doing a pee. So yeah, not very nice. One thing you can guarantee though is that there's not going to be any snow or crazy conditions really. Yeah, the weather can get pretty bad and you don't want to take any, you know, walking or trail running adventure lightly. You would always pack appropriately, so I always have like a mandatory kit in my backpack. So I've always got my fully taped seams, waterproof jacket, I've always got a bivvy and or a full blanket. I've always got emergency food, lots of water, a whistle, you name it. GPS route is always on my watch. I've always got 2 phones with me. I've got a safety alarm, so yeah, I think I'm well equipped for being out by myself. So I'm going to head another mile in this direction and then we can head back. So having the time of my life today, pushing myself out of my comfort zone, being up here by myself, but I think it's all good. It's good growth, good to push yourself. So I just got to, that's me at just over 4.5 miles. So I decided just to head back, simply because there's a lot more elevation on the way to Kinlochleven. I don't want this week to be a big week in terms of elevation, so the climb on the double staircase is more than enough for today. And that undulating part from the King's House, as much as I love this section to Kinlochleven, I mean, just at the top there it all opens out and it's absolutely stunning. But that's for another day. I just wanted to enjoy a bit of the West Highland Way today, just going over these stepping stones here, and the fact that it's a good day, make the most of the good weather as well. But I don't really need to do any more elevation today, so let's not tire out the legs for our race next week. I'm trying to be sensible, which doesn't come naturally, I can assure you. So just heading back up the climb here to the back end of the double staircase, and then back to the King's House where the car is. And that's us back onto the road lighthouse just in the distance there, not too far now. Just had a gel for the last kind of 4 miles. Feeling's been on point today. Everything's all good in my stomach. I have the same thing every time, so I know exactly what I'm having and when, and I don't forget, and I don't need to set a timer or anything like that anymore. I'm pretty good at remembering. I'm so well practiced now at what I take and when. Yep, so just watch this tricky bit here. Around 7 miles. We're on the way back along to the car via the West Highland Way, en route to the King's House. So we're actually following the West Highland Way in reverse. I was going up the top of the double staircase and this American woman, she shouted at me, "You're a beast!" And I was like, I didn't really know what to say, and I just shouted, "I'm actually dying." And there was a group of like kind of older women and men sitting, and they were all clapping as I came up. And when the guy said, "Did you just run at the last corner there?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's exactly what I did." Everyone's in good spirits, the sun's shining. Why not have some fun by myself? Can talk to who I want. Can go where I want, do what I want. So yeah, just make the most of it and live life to the fullest. So yeah, I've just got a mile to go, so half a mile out, half a mile back, and that's me done for the day. Result. Happy. Yep, so that's 10 miles done on the West Highland Way today. Really pleased with how it went. Really enjoyed the scenery. Absolutely stunning day. I felt pretty good. Probably did a bit more than I should have done for a safer week, but it was just a lot of kind of walking and running, practicing feeling all my kit. Just making sure everything's okay for next week and feeling confident in what my kind of race strategy is going to be. A few little niggles, but that's perfectly normal to notice all that in the week before a race when you've been training hard. So yeah, I'm pretty confident that that'll all settle down hopefully by race day. And yeah, thanks so much for tuning in to the Trail Goddess channel. If you liked the outfit that I was wearing today, so I've got on the bright coral vest, the visor, of course I always got my trusty buff handy. It's great for cooling you down, as I said earlier, but yeah, just a fantastic day. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you'll check out the other videos on the channel, and of course the website www.trailgoddess.co.uk, and I'll see you again soon.